YouTube, what is up? Today I wanted to speak about something that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet, and it involves the map rotations. And it could be another chance for us to complain about format, kick off a little bit, especially pro players. I think you're going to see tweets come out once people and teams maybe start to realize potentially what's going to happen. Don't know for sure, but I'm just using evidence from the past. Map rotations, for people that don't know, Breeze and Split are out. We get Haven and we get a new map that is announced at Shanghai. So that happens in patch 8.11, which is released on the 11th of June. So that's important. Remember the 11th of June. Then we go over back to 2020, where we had this rule. New agents, 2 weeks after their release, they can come into the tournament, and maps 4 weeks. So that's always pretty much been roughly, they've kind of gone around the edges a little bit, made it sometimes a little bit shorter, maybe sometimes a little bit longer. That's what happens. New map into the rotation, 4 weeks. Then to back that one up, we should look at when they got rid of Icebox and put Bind in. So they announced it in 6.07. They put Bind in there so people could play it. And then patch 6.8 is when the pro teams could actually play it, right? So that is the 11th of April to the 3rd of May. So this is roughly 3 weeks. So sticking around the 3-4 week mark that we have talked about and we said is pretty much where they view putting in the new maps to tournaments. Now, patch 8.11 is out on the 11th of June. So that is a week before group stage. So you would imagine that if we do the 3-4 week rule, that we don't really get that until, let's just use it again. Let's say the 3rd of July would be 3 weeks, right? 3rd of July would be 3 weeks. And then around the 11th of July would be the 4 weeks. So the group stage starts on June the 15th. So you wouldn't see it for a lot of those weeks. And then we should start looking over towards here. Playoffs, the July the 12th. So if they go by the 4 week rule, we wouldn't get these maps come into play until playoffs, right? Or potentially the week before playoffs if we're going by the 3rd of July. We're doing the 3 week rule. So there is a big chance the teams will play all of Split 2 and then go into either the last week or playoffs and then have a completely different map pool, new map and Haven, and not too much time, right? You got to think that it ends on July the 8th and then it starts on July the 4th. So what, 4 days to do 2 new maps? That's kind of crazy in my books, and I think that's what's going to happen. And to add to that as well, we get single elim. So when you thought that it wasn't bad enough, the 3rd, let's just do it like this, the 3rd, 4th, the 5th, and the 6th teams have to play each other in a single elim. There's a chance that this single elim stage involves 2 new maps that you've had 4 days to practice. So definitely something to think about. I'm not 100% this is gonna happen, but history repeats itself and these rules are here for a reason. Let me know in the comments what you think is the best way to approach it. And yeah, let me know what you think is gonna happen, because I can see people really kicking off about this, because, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Especially with a whole new map and you don't know how to play that map. Like, teams can maybe rely on Haven a little bit if it doesn't change too much. But a whole new map as well, 2 maps going out. Yeah, this could really mess with teams. And the fact that it's going to be single elim, this could really, really spice it up. And potentially some underdog teams might be able to throw a few wildcards in and potentially like pick one of the new map or Haven against a team that maybe they shouldn't be beating. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I'm overthinking this, if you think they're just going to scrap that rule and just put it straight in. But we've never seen them scrap this rule that heavy. It's only been like a week adjustment. They've never actually just scrapped the whole 4 weeks. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I've got another video coming out today as well, so make sure you check that one out. And I will see you all tomorrow for Shanghai. All right, peace.